tried, there was a couple relationships recently, and it was obvious, like, they did not pass their karmic test, not showing up when they said they would, them not keeping their word. Okay.
I agree with you. I've been learning that just recently too.
Word, then they fell off a building. Every literal thing was so karmic and spiritual. It was like every time I was disappointed, which they also had 3 strikes, and that's when they were out. It was like the 3rd time that I felt disappointed, and it's a feeling. It's like, this isn't right.
Yeah.
Now.
I ignored those for a long time, just so you know. You ignore because you don't want to be too picky. You don't want to be judgy. You don't want to be this, but then you don't realize.
Hurting yourself, though. It's like
and that's where you learn the boundaries.
And it's a pattern now. That's what I was thinking. 3rd time now, it's a pattern. Like you, because they were doing so good, sticking to their word, driving 3 hours to see me every weekend, and I was like, you don't have to do that. It's fine. Like I was the one like, that's too much. Don't do that. They're like, no, because they say when a man sees what he wants, he gets it.
Right.
Like that's in them is to hunt. Like they're hunters and providers and protectors in their blood. So it's like, he was being that way and then just started getting too comfortable, or I don't know. I don't know, but it's like.
Did you break it off or did he break it off?
It was just kind of, it fell apart, really. It's like.
What do you mean when you say fell apart?
I don't know. It just kind of ran its course and dissolved, I think.
Yeah. Sometimes you don't have a hard stop. You just like, okay, this is not going. You start to cool down and the person doesn't feel it either. They start to cool down. And
it just kind of.
You sound like you're speaking from experience.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, give me an example.
I think it's similar. Everything that she said, most women's been through. Yeah. This is very common.
Too, everything you were saying, I'm like, hey. I want to go for young girls and then
and I think that recently has been happening more because when I talk to women, young women, I hear that a lot. It's all fiery in the beginning, and that's the expectation now, and then it's starts to cool down because there's no essence. It's just based on having the electricity, having the nuance of it, is having the experience. And then once you start getting to know the person, it starts cooling down because the purpose of the relationship wasn't right from the beginning.
Right.
Like you said, you get to know yourself.
Like games, but it's like, really? Yes, they do. It's not games, but that's like, we can't give them too much too soon because they burn themselves out so quickly and then they're done and on to the next thing. That's why when we aren't calling back now or texting back or whatever, we've been there and done that and we still get, no matter what, it turns out the same. We end up single. No matter what we do. We've tried this way, that way.
So what's the right combination?
See, that's why I'm at the point just working on myself right now. Like, that's how I feel too. When a man, like they say, if he wanted to, he would. It's like that, It's like women aren't meant to be the pursuer. Like that's not and it goes back to masculine, feminine energy too, because it works, it flows. Yeah, if the man's in his healthy.
Care how much I suffer. No, if you're married to somebody and you're trying to save the marriage, that's different. You already made that commitment, that vow. Not talking about that.
Right.
Before marriage.
In the courting stage.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Courting stage. Yeah.
I'm not going to keep after. I'm not saying no attention.